Boom! Hey guys, Super Patron here. Welcome back to Let's Play Momodora. We need to become a cat. Because that's the only way we're getting through this. Oh hey, there's a secret in this area. The secret in this area is actually kind of interesting. Because we walk through that. I don't know what that translates into. We can't get back currently. And we're in some strange alternate-like dimension thing. It's a little bit weird. I like all the sound effects they have for these creatures. What's over here? Let's not go that way. Yeah, let's go down. Oh, that was jerkish! I could become not a cat. That would probably make my life easier. Probably. But then I would be not a cat. And, like, what's the point of not being a cat? The cat's faster, can jump higher, you look like a ghost. So does normal form. I suppose you can't go up ladders. That is one reason to not be a cat. And coming out here, we had a crest fragment. Its essence allows you the ability to warp when praying. That is the fourth fragment we will need. The only one that is not guarded by a boss. Oh, hey, we can go back now, but I don't want to go back quite yet. Because there was this way over here, and I'm going to do my damnedest to not fall. Technically, we could come this way as soon as we get the ability to become a cat. But I didn't. But I didn't. Ah. I instead decided to hold off to get it for the last one. I believe no matter what crest it is that is your fourth, the fourth one will always give you only the ability to warp. I think that, like, you can collect the crests in any order, but it's always the first one gives you this power, the second one gives you this power, so on and so forth. Which isn't really that bad. You can kind of understand why. Was there anything else in here? There was nothing else in there. Perfect. So the only thing left for us to get, I believe, was in the entrance room. And we are good here otherwise. And what's in here is actually... Is it in here? Yep. You have to backtrack after warping back in to get that ivory bug. But that should be the only ivory bug in here. However, now that we have the ability to warp whenever we pray, which, by the way, it just picks an area like this, we have areas to go through to get completion. There is an area up here, which I will actually want to come back for because I don't have the item I need. So, first area I want to warp to, subterranean grave. We come out up here. And where I want to go down here is... interesting. Double input. Where I want to be down here is... I think that room where we didn't visit. I think that's where I need to go. So, let's find out. The subterranean. This area is mildly creepy. But this entire game, all the areas, like, I wasn't really joking when I said this game was... Ooh. I wasn't really joking when I said this game was 2D anime Dark Souls. Because really... Oh. That's cursed. But we got money for it, and enemies appeared. Can I come up? There's really no reason for us to be here. Well, we got that completion now. And it says there's a save in this room. Ha. Maybe once upon a time there was a save, not anymore. Alright, where is what I'm actually looking for? Since I apparently don't have it. Yeah, where's what I'm actually looking for? I thought it was down here somewhere. Maybe I need the Ring of Crandor. Or maybe it was in here. Where was that again? Oh, joyous. There are items that I don't remember where they are. I really do like the air dash. The air dash is very useful. Oh, hey, and door opened. I think it's because we came in through this way beforehand. So remembered that we had unlocked it. Oh, well, it kind of makes sense to make a final pass through this game and with the Ring of Crandor equipped. You know, let's go down here. See if we missed anything down here. Because I know there's a few interesting areas I don't think I paid much attention to. One of which, right through here. Did I come this way? Did I talk to you? I have no clue what this thing's deal is. I think I've been down here. I think I've said that before. You back it. No horn, go home. I feel like that's a reference to another Momodora game, but I don't know because I've only played this one. I don't think there's anything else of note in this upper area, however. I think we have cleared this area out. Yeah, because we got the bug that was hidden in this area, and this was a well-hidden bug, I feel, right down there. I almost landed in spikes. Yeah, I don't think there's anything of importance for us in here. I also like if you pray as a cat, you do see outlines. So, where do I want to go? That has to be hidden in the, Oh, that's right, it was down here. That makes sense. Hidden back all the way here, you get a dirty shroom. You're probably questioning, okay, what's the dirty shroom and what's that useful for? Well, we gotta go back to the Grove for that. Where does it throw us? Oh, that's actually very convenient. That's pretty much where I wanted to show up. Back in the tutorial area. Yes, the tutorial area is where I wanted to be. Yep. Oh, thank God, air. Invulnerability frame saved me. Invulnerability frame save me! I'm very glad I didn't hit that switch there. If you come up to this room, your only reward is to get a vitality fragment. So much life that doesn't really matter to me because I try to perfect bosses. I say it doesn't matter to me, but it's really important when I'm not actually running around because I will just take hits. That's not where I want to go. Is it over here? No, where is it? That's right, it's further down. By the way, see the millipede in the background. Oh yeah, there's a bug on this map. Kill you as well. So this bug is actually hidden pretty well. Can you see it? How about now? Yeah. Like, they kind of make it somewhat obvious. Like, knowing the area, you realize, oh, hey, I have abilities that would let me get up there. So let's try getting up there. We've already gotten the bug that was down here. We're almost where we need to be, I do believe. Yes, we need to go around and down. Around and down. Over here? Yes, I think it's in this room. Yes, it is. Haha. Yes, it is a dirty shroom. I suppose... Don't you mean cat? Yes, sure, kindness. Let's go with that. She gives you a rotten bellflower. The rotten bellflower really has very little purpose. It's a usable item. It poisons you. Now, granted, it does have some synergies with the impunity flask. So there is that, but you probably won't see anything I use. You probably won't never see me use it. Yeah, it'll be faster to go this way. Especially now that I'm small, I can go this way. Ow. Okay, I can't be small when I actually fit through here. Or to actually get up there. But I can be small to fit through there, and it's a little shortcut to get back. Woo, that was very close. That was the minor panic attack. Minor panic attack. But that'll get us back to here. Now we can pray. That should be everything we need in the Grove, so I'm gonna go back through the Memorial Park. I'll see you guys when I find stuff that I need. Close, I do believe. Because that was a ton of over and down. I went out and did some farming to gather up money to buy this last item, which I don't have. Wow, I somehow dodged all of that. I am mildly impressed. Yep, buy this last item here from you. The red ring. Did more grinding than I needed to, but I don't remember if there's actually another item. And with that, I'm sure I missed some things. I probably would do one more roundabout exploration at the end of this game to look for the last things I missed, and they would be bugs and... oh, what else? That's right, I gotta go down. Bugs and maybe a few health fragments. Nothing too super significant. And I'm just coming down here because we can warp away from here. Warp up to Karst City, because this is pretty close to where we need to go. Because with the 4 fragments, or the 4 crests, you are a jerk. With the 4 crests, our destination is actually up here. And yep, let's have those. All 4 of them combined and help us get out of here. And progress into the Royal Pina Colada. That's a weird name. But there's a cat girl here? By beating up a lot of evil people and taking crests. Says the one who's... this person... This... whatever you say after explaining our goal. Nutmeg Liz, curator of the Royal Pinacotha blah 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 blah. Pina. Royal Pina. I don't want to leave. You're really kind. You really are. Yeah, we kind of realize what the queen is. Yeah, this person's kind of a jerk. Kind of really a jerk. I kind of want to put on the drilling arrows. Luckily, this isn't that bad. New enemies coming up. New item for us to get. Vitality fragment. Oh man, I forgot that guy actually takes a beating. I forgot how much of a beating he kind of takes. I'm gonna beat up all these dudes. This area is kind of like... I don't really know what the deal is with the eggs. That's the only part I kind of question. Oh hey, there's a secret in this room. Are those the same 2 people in my first playthrough? Oh, yeah, we've noticed all these strange eggs. This place is supposed to be like an art museum. And now it's been corrupted. Surprise, surprise. Well, you aren't really alone. You do have each other. It's kind of refreshing that despite all the bad things around, you do have, like, these 2 people have been hiding out forever. They do have some optimism. I expect there would be. It is safer, but that's not our job. That also was incredibly obvious. cute music box. But nothing else really. Well, we still can't go back out the way we came in, or through the door, so we just gotta go out the way we came in. I don't, admittedly, I don't really know the other Momodora games, so that's probably why I don't get the reference. But I really feel like that's a reference that was like a song in one of the previous games. I almost glitched that out somehow. That would have been impressive. There's a thing up there. Evil painting. A few red chests. Look, gimme. A few red chests and a black chest. I think we'll have plenty of money to last us the rest of the game just from what chests will drop us. Be careful not to die in here because bats. And another vitality fragment. And I believe this is actually the warp for this area. What do you have to say? We can buy two things from you, the violet sprite, but I'd rather buy the quick arrows. Quick arrows, however, are amusing because they don't make you fire your arrows faster, per se. Quick arrows. They mean your arrows essentially teleport. You now have hit scan arrows. It's not really the most useful thing in the game, I do admit. I'm gonna go back to the pocket. I'm gonna go back to fire arrows. Also, it does not open from this side. We'll come back to that. There is a lot of up to this place. And we're gonna explore as much of it as we can. Alright, let's go over here. Well, that didn't work the way I intended it to, but it worked. But it did work. I swear that I had a much better plan in my head. It was gonna start to fall, and I was gonna air dash, and it was gonna look really cool. But no, I just had to mess up. I just had to mess up. I mean, why wouldn't I? Haunted painting. Oh, wait, there's a thing in this room. But I'm not worried about it because I'm just going to beat the crap out of these guys now. Alright. Actually, I found this by mistake the first time, where I had to dodge to this side and I would start shooting them, and I realized, oh hey, my arrows go all the way through. There's the ivory bug of this room. They do that very often. I'm not overly fond of that. There's also an ivory bug in this room. In fact, you may have just seen it there. Might have, may not have, I don't know. Perfect. Alright, now I gotta turn into a cat. Because it's directly above the item icon there, and now... Ah, darn it. Alright, you! Alright, I can do this. Just like that. Got our ivory bug. Yeah, I suppose there was something down here. Down, left, right, up, down, left, right. What is that? What is that? Because that's written on the side there. What is that? Oh, hey, there's an ivory bug right there. That was actually very easy to find. And thankfully these switches stay pressed. And he somehow can't hit a cat. That's another thing to be grateful for. I don't think I want to go this way quite yet. I'm just going to shoot everything I can now before I inspect this skull. Alright, skull, what are you? I'm pretty sure that's a reference as well. I don't think that actually does anything. Aside from laugh at you. Laugh at your misery, laugh at your pain. Oh, this is fun! Good thing I have a lot of heal. I like the little that they have doors coming off of them for the trap. Oh, I know where we're going. I know where we're going. We're going down here to this item. The Black Satchel. What's the Black Satchel? Black Satchel is... Heavily increased attack power at the risk of losing HP. Satchel applied to one's chest. Its scent might induce sudden frenzy. I don't believe I ever used that item because I don't want to risk the random damage in a boss fight when I'm trying to perfect them. So I'm pretty sure that's just an item I've never used. We have to keep going up though. I'm going to probably at least try to do that much before we end off. Actually, this was my run-around video, so I've cut out a little bit of time. I probably have a bit more than I expected. Yeah, we'll be able to finish everything I want to do this time. Perfect. Grab all the money, too. Not that I'm going to use it all, but grab it all. Yeah, explosions are kind of great, but that's in every game I've had. I mean, it started off in Banjo-Tooie with grenade eggs and explosions, and that was a while ago now. Man, I can somehow dodge around that pretty effectively. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. But as I recall, yep, that falls away. But before it falls away, we would want to go up. Because there is a very, very important thing for us up. In fact, what is up is required to get the good ending. And you might not understand why immediately, especially not when I get it, but it'll make sense very quickly. Very quickly. And that item is the Sealed Wind. Sealed Wind is a spell. Let me show it off. I don't need to have that on there. Sealed Wind is a spell. Essentially, it just calls a gust of wind all around you. So it's not like the most powerful spell and everything, I don't feel. We actually wanted to fall down here, by the way. And probably get hit by them. Maybe, I don't know. Oof, this is a fun looking room. Back and forth. It's not really the worst room ever. There have been worse in this game. And there are worse rooms to come still. I gotta heal. I was kind of afraid that was a pit, and that's why I jumped out. I'm glad to see that my fears were unfounded. Killing all those damn little things. Coming this way, however, first thing it does is it'll open this doorway for us, giving us a shortcut to the way we need to go to progress. However, first things first, I think you have a thing I can still buy. Yep. I'm never going to use you, but I'm going to focus on getting every item I can. And then we want to warp. Karst City will work. Karst City will work for this. There is one other item I would like. We're going to have to warp back to this area at least one more time before everything is said and done, but I'm not overly worried about that yet. Now then, the reason I've come back to here is I've mentioned a few times when we've gone through that we'll be back later to one of the rooms up ahead. In that room, well, we finally reached the later. I kind of wish this would stay up and we didn't have to wait every time, but you do what you do. I kind of wish that boulder would also kill her, but you do what you do. Alright. Kill these darn dogs, which actually do have collision damage. Not everything in this game has it, but the dogs do. Now then, heal. Inspect this. That look familiar? You spin a little windmill-like thing, allowing you to come into here. Yes, actually we will. Doing that, if you look at our key items, a sacred green leaf possessing stronger repelling powers than those found in the more common maple leaves. We basically just boosted our main weapon, which I don't actually use that much because and it is now more powerful because of that. That was our goal. And that is required to get the good ending. But we'll see that later on. For now, we're pretty much ready to call it an episode, I think. So I'm just gonna run back all the way to a warp so we can warp up to where we need to be. Because reasons. And hitting you. For reasons. I should warp, because warping's a bit faster. Being a cat's even faster, too, so I should be a cat. Details. I want to warp back up. You see there's only one area left for us to get to. Ah, crap, it takes us back here. Well, let's go all the way up to the top to where we actually need to be. That won't be too terribly difficult, at least. The game is pretty close to end. I think we have 2, maybe 3 more episodes. That sounds about right. We don't have that terrible much left. There's 2 bosses of note, one of which being the final boss, and just the area between. So I guess I'll see you guys as we progress forward and try to get to the castle itself with the meeting with our queen. Well, not our queen, but the queen. Later.